So let us not go to the. Okay, as we know, with chilies, Andhra Pradesh is the leading producer. So both the Telugu states approximately around 65 to 65%, followed by Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka. And Karnataka is a specialist state where chili is different. Remaining three states mostly they are just same kind of chili. Partly in Telangana, some parts different chilies like Varangal Chapata is dealt with. Coming to the Andhra Pradesh, so growth trend last 2000 to 25, we see the growth CAGR growth trends. So area is 1.29%. There is a gradual expansion. And coming to production and productivity, we see a very huge quantum jump. So what exactly this says? Reasons? What are the reasons for this one? So one of these, before we go to the reasons, the highest productivity ever recorded is in 2000. Production in 2020 to 23. This is after thrips incidents, invasive thrips incidents, in managing the problems vested with the state. So what are the reasons for high production and productivity? One, production, I think it is the combined integration of modern hybrids, then pest management strategies, availability of irrigation, then the productivity. What exactly productivity says, the highest productivity? It says that the extension mechanism is reliable and it is working fine. Maybe we need to do more to improve the productivity, but still it is the highest ever productivity recorded even after the invasive thrips incidents. So chili, Guntur chili, Guntur is known for a chili, one chili, but actually it is not actually Guntur. When we see the distribution wise contribution from the different districts, 20 there is a reorganization of districts recently in the last government, and another reorganization is going to take place. So, yes. So 23% is coming from the Palnadu. So that is the largest district, and 11% is 11% is from Guntur. So what this particular district-wise contribution says about the state of Andhra Pradesh. Guntur Chilli is not in Guntur. It is spread throughout the states, approximately around 9 districts. It is not in one state, one district. That is the what we have to understand. Guntur is the market where all this chili is brought there and marketed. So Guntur Chilli, we should not assume that it is coming from a single district like thing. That's a popular assumption. Maybe 2 reasons. The spread is due to the spirit has taken from the Guntur, but traditionally also several districts, for example, Anantapur district produces S7 type of chili, Hindupur chili. So coming to the diversity of GI tagged varieties, one is only Guntur Chilli, Sannam is GI tagged, but there are several indigenous types. For example, Anantapur district produces 1.28 lakh tons, but that is not, it is not GI done, Hindupur's S7, and there are Durgada local, which is like Mundu chili, Goloprolu yellow, that's also this one, and Saluru Barua, it's a long duration type. So there is another inorganic agency area, that is Araku Kondamirpa, then Madras Pari, which is cultivated exclusively in Nellore district. So what happened is, except for the Saluru Barua, which is a 9 months crop, which has disappeared, other things are right now available. We can go for a GA for this thing. And the Durgada local, our team in Lam is trying to do GA for that one. So when we consider the state whole, there are 2 major segments. Guntur Sannam, we all know. Another is S17, that is Teja segment. These 2 are the major segments. We should not, if it is saying Guntur, we should not understand that it is one segment. It is 2 segments, which comprise 85% approximately, and that 15% comes from a lot of different types of chilies. So coming to these 2 segments, when we see what is the domestic and export share, approximately 15 to 20% is export share, and as a country volume, 22% is the total export share, 22%. So domestic share is 80 to 85%. Large percentage is used consumably, and Teja is tied to the China market and Vietnam market. Whenever there is a demand from the China and there is a market differences in China, that affects the Teja China, that is a 17. So coming to what are the state's problems? So I have presented lot of area and spread over almost 9 districts. So at least every year 10% to 20% area is affected by any unexpected weather events. So this causes either if there is a deficit rainfall, we suffer from moisture stress in Palnadu area, then Rayalaseema area, Kurnool area. And if there is a heavy rains, we suffer from waterlogging like Maching cyclone, we have lost lot of area. Then root rots and pest and disease occurrence. In 2021-22, there was a very good rains in the Kharif. Then there was a huge thrips incidents. So the heavy rains which actually helped the black thrips and prevented the traditional, which is regular thrips, Cetothrips dorsalis. So just some of the events extension workers have reported from the in the Andhra Pradesh. We take frequently excessive rainfall every year. Every year you can see last 10 decade. Every year there is at particular point of the state we have the deficit rainfall or excess rainfall or some other problem leading to lot of other related agronomic problems. Then last unseasonal rains, particularly in Maching, has at the time of harvest has caused loss of at least 10-15%. So lot of interventions were devised from the state available. These are all available in public data. No specific things. So coming to the insect and pests, these are the regular lot of pests. Sucking pests are the major problems. Even now the plant protection costs approximately 60%, more than 60% goes to the sucking pest management. And we had this Thrips parvispinus which started in 2020 and has a very serious problem. Let us how it has impacted our productivity. Let us see here. And 2020-21 in the last picking, the final picking during the January months, it has appeared and it has caused a dip in the productivity. Coming to the 2021-22, it has the productivity dipped by 65% when we compare to the previous normal year, that is 2019 and 20. That itself has caused a loss of 4 to 4.5 lakh metric tons for the state, and approximately the state has lost 4,000 crores in worth of crop. However, there is another 500 crores of loss in terms of additional input use like pesticides. So we can say around 4,500 crores loss was there for the state. Putting 2 years together approximately, that is around 5,000 to 6,000 crores. And subsequently when we see the productivity 2022, 23, 24, 24, 25 highest, every year the sprays which were used in the previous one around 25 to 30 sprays, now it has gone to 60 sprays. So every 3 days or 4 days we are APPs, there people are spraying to protect from the black thrips, thinking that to control the black thrips even in the months where it doesn't appear, from the July, August where it doesn't, even September it doesn't appear much. So during this period also every 3-4 days they are spraying. So that's additional in cost that is going to the state's exchequer. So approximately every year in the from 2020 to 23 we can estimate that 500 crores have been spent approximately on additional cost. So interventions, lot of interventions were developed against the Thrips parvispinus. 3 molecules were identified, proxametamide, profenolide and pyrrolidramide, and fipronil was not found to be that effective. So another in coming to the leaf curl management, we have released 3 varieties to counter the leaf curl menace, where it is endemic in particularly in Kurnool and parts of Guntur district. So another issue states suffer from input quality and seed issues and hybrid dependency. So earlier hybrids were not that much. Now approximately 70% area is covered by hybrids. So there's a large demand for hybrids and popular hybrids. When it comes to the popular hybrids, people, our farmers, they try to get those seed. Though it is not available, they pay black, they buy purchase in black, and then comes the spurious seed. So a lot of times every year we go for around 20 to 30 spurious seed meetings where diagnostic meetings from BLAM. They go 30 meetings approximately is very high number, and we go and visit and advise the government how to go with it. That means a lot of spurious seed in circulation just because shortage of seed. Another one is substandard pesticides. A lot of substandard pesticides are there. Then penetration of bioformulation. Bioformulation, they tell they kill every virus and every disease. So despite best extension measures, we have taken zero tolerance to bioformulation used from Andhra Pradesh University, Dr. YSRH. We have zero tolerance. We don't recommend any, we try to don't recommend any bioformulations because most of them are mixed with the pesticides, and we have got internal reports where a lot of bioformulations are redundant with pesticides. Then another report says 54% of the chili farmers in Andhra, they are using pesticide. A large number of farmers are indiscriminately using. I was telling 60 sprays. It's not a hyperbole, it's a reality. Then lot of state, as I was Dr. Ganesh Murthy sir was already telling, there is a micronutrient deficiencies zinc strategies are available as we have seen in the previous one. Then coming to the spurious seed, and there is a 70% area approximately is covered by hybrids. So this that demand when you estimate approximately 30 metric tons and OP 170 metric tons, we are comfortable. AP producing around 350 metric tons right now. This production is available for Karnataka, Telangana, even Madhya Pradesh. But coming to F1 hybrid, we are, because it is not produced in Andhra Pradesh, there is a large demand and spurious seed is going on in F1 seed sector. This has to be addressed. One good thing is we have hybrids from IIHR, very good hybrids which have been introduced in Andhra and Telangana, quite successful. And the mechanism which has private sector has, we do not have that mechanism. Even the OP varieties, we have very good varieties, 620 and 625. Then 640, another pre-release varieties, which actually OP variety, which actually gives approximately near yield as a good F1 hybrid. We have public sector, we have got excellent hybrids and OP varieties. Our mechanism is not supporting us to reach the farmer because there is a huge private sector presence and advertising incentives like that. So this has to be addressed seriously to how exclusive or non-exclusive licensing or system or something. Then issues in water management. When it comes to the state issues in water management, we have approximately 2.5 lakh hectares. Only 35,000 hectares is covered under micro irrigation. That's only 7% of area. Then coming to the green chili, we have almost 90% green chili is covered. So we see dry chili is suffering because of lot of reasons. One is mostly the crop is started as a rain-fed crop, then converted into irrigated crop. Then the traditional cultivation practices, the intercultivation operations when they do use the cattle pair and all. So then there is another difficulty where release of water is uncertain because we have catchment areas in Karnataka and Maharashtra. When the water reaches our projects, then the water is released. There is an uncertainty. So people generally prefer to start as a rain-fed crop, then go for irrigation and raise the crop under irrigation. So then another one is lack of awareness. A lot of people are not aware, and the problem is we had 2 years there was a break in MIP implementation, micro irrigation project implementation in the state due to several reasons, non-availability of funds. All these things cumulatively, one of the crops left over in Andhra Pradesh is under micro irrigation is chili. There is a vast scope for bringing the crop under micro irrigation. Then cost of cultivation, approximately 40% goes to material and 34% goes to labor, put together around 75%. So when we see different reports, the cost of cultivation approximately 3 lakhs for a tenant farmer and 2.3 lakhs for a owner farmer. Approximately 15,000 is a tenant farmer is taking for production of 1 quintal of this dry chili. So when coming to the 2010 report, another report which says net returns this is based on operational costs, 2 lakh rupees. Now see, it has shrunk by 1 lakh rupees. That has, so farmers are spending huge amounts while realizing very low returns. This is a serious concern. So we have Economic Statistics Evaluation Division in Ministry of Agriculture and Welfare, Farmers Welfare. I will take 1 minute, sir. So chili is not included, one of the crops. In horticulture, only 2 crops, potato and onion were incorporated. So we need to cost of cultivation scheme for horticultural crops. Maybe chili is very important, we have to have. Then price volatility. So when we see the price volatility from 2009-10, we see a lot of increase in price for 3 times to 7 times approximately. It has gone 7 times 35,000. So it seems there is an imminent fall because it has got several fold growth. So we do not have dedicated chili economists and extension specialists. So there is a serious problem of continuous monitoring of costs and advice to the Professor Jaishankar University is giving, but still we need to dedicate a team for doing these things. And post-harvest losses, one thing is sure, we have no vision document by 2050 or 2100, what we have to do, short term, medium term, and long term. So approximately we need 20,000, Andhra Pradesh is going to produce around 20 lakh metric tons. So what is the capacity we need for post-harvest facilities? So that is 1.3 times estimated 19 lakh to 20 lakh, which is not approximately only 14 lakh metric tons is available. So there is a serious concern. Unless we work with the policy makers, we cannot justify what exactly to be done for the farmers. So farmers training capacity, a lot of gaps are there, which we know. So one take-home message is the lead producer Andhra Pradesh, despite being plagued with lot of pest attacks, price vulnerabilities, climate uncertainty, all these raising costs. So this is because spread of the cultivation in different districts. It was not concentrated in one district. That was the major thing. That's why we could act as a lead producer. Then, so we are working in isolation. Most of the scientists are not working with the policy makers and extension line departments. This isolation has caused, cubicles have caused a serious damage to the crop. Because every time we go, lot of years, in extension activity, we tell the technology, but ultimately the farmer will ask, sir, what is the forecast? How we will sustain the production and how we can get over the costs? Then market intelligence, we want market intelligence. Of course, Andhra Pradesh has e-crop booking where we can know at present what is the crop booking has happened, and that type of details are available, but not a forum where digital is not reached to the farmer. These are I think we are all decided coordinated approach is required. Thank you very much, sir, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for presenting the overall scenario of Guntur segment chilies. And if any questions from the audience? Yeah, one questions maybe because we are approaching lunch. Yes, someone can give the mic, please.
Giridhar Kalidasu from Indo-American Hybrid Seeds. Thank you very much for the nice presentation. But you mentioned that the 30% is hybrid and 70% is open pollinated, and you also mentioned the total production.
Metric tons. The demand is 30 metric tons.
Yeah. But our understanding is 90% of the market is covered by the hybrids. In chilies, I am saying. Total as a chili as a whole.
Andhra Pradesh.
No, total as a whole. But you mentioned 350 metric tons of open pollinated.
OP varieties are produced in Andhra Pradesh. That is what our understanding is. Reports are saying 350 metric tons is produced by many players are.
Which is the source of this information?
Farmers meeting when we have attended
probably
farmer producers.
Probably this is for red chili and restricted to Andhra Pradesh. May not be the national scenario.
Seed producers, when we interacted with them, they have given this information.
Yeah, you can interact, yes.
Next question. Anyway, sir, if you want more details, I can get personal.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, one more question.
So, sorry, my name is Prashant. So I was seeing your presentation where you were showing that the thrip attack has happened in 2020-21, major thrip attacks because the productivity has come down. So in the last 4 to 5 years, is there any kind of interventions that AP government or any other government agencies in India has done anything on minimizing the thrips attack or yeah, basically the thrip attack.
Yeah, how the management happened for trips in the last 2-3 years?
Sir, the tentative IPM module is available that I can share with you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.